Call of Duty World War II. Like this kind of World War II. I'm a few days late, but I want to talk about this. Now, the point of this channel is meant to be entertainment first, and entertainment always. I have no idea if it's happening. Didn't see a trailer for it, didn't watch a video about it, didn't even check the Charlie Intel post. All I know is that there were some leaks, and now everybody's talking about Call of Duty World War II. The last World War II Call of Duty game we got was World at War in 2008. It's been 9 long, cold years. And I don't know about you guys, but I think we're ready for another World War II game. I'm gonna get a lot of resistance for saying this, but I personally believe that World at War is the best Call of Duty ever made. I think most people would give that up to Call of Duty 4, but as the old saying goes, the first Call of Duty you ever played is always going to be your favorite, and World at War just happened to be mine. It's got one of the best campaigns of all time, and it's actually about a real event that took place rather than just being a fabricated story. Its multiplayer is essentially just a reskin of the COD 4 multiplayer. Like, it's basically the exact same, except World War II instead of modern day. Pretty much the exact same game modes, only 3 kill streaks. You get the idea. And then it also has the introduction of the greatest game mode known to man. Referring to zombies, if you didn't pick up on that. So World at War was awesome. That's safe to say. But that was 9 long years ago. A lot has changed, and Treyarch wouldn't even be developing this game. It would be Sledgehammer. I'm not quite sure how I feel about Sledgehammer games going in on the World War II as compared to Treyarch, who have nailed it before. Mind you, Infinity Ward has also nailed it, but they're a completely different developer now. There is just so much to talk about. Like, if Sledgehammer makes a World War II game, I mean, it's gonna be boots on the ground. What is that gonna entail for zombies? But to be completely honest, the number one thing I'm worried about is, what does that mean for Treyarch? Like, if we're going back to the days of World War II, I'm cool with Sledgehammer doing that, but I want Treyarch to do that too. Could you just imagine Black Ops 3, but like reskinned to World War II and like 3 years more technology and advancement? That being said, I really truly think that World War II is a good idea at this point for them to go back to. It's funny because at the time, World War II games were actually incredibly overdone. And after Call of Duty 4, which picked it up to the modern era, people really didn't want to see another World War II game. But I would now argue that World at War, the game that people didn't want, ended up being one of the best World War II games of all time. In my opinion, the greatest. So with all that being said, let's go back to World War II.
Make an atoll. Little more than sand, trees, and a small Japanese military base. The older guys like Miller, Sergeant Sullivan, and myself, we're known as the old breed. Now it's down to me, and me alone, to lead these men, my brothers, safely through this campaign.
The rotten cancer of the fascist Reich ravages Europe like a plague. These are the darkest days of the Nazi occupation of Stalingrad.
Flamethrowers. We'll burn them out.
In mere months, we have reached Silo Heights, the last line of defense before the German capital. We outnumber the Germans 10 to 1. Once we have control of Silo, we will begin the march to Berlin. When our train reaches Berlin, they will have nowhere left to hide.
Making their last stand in the jungles and caves that surround the heavy guns at the point. We take them, and we take Peleliu.
If they stand for Germany, they die for Germany. Building by building, room by room, one right at a time.
When we shipped out for Okinawa, the airfield became a vital asset in the campaign. Among those stationed there are the crews of the U.S. Navy Black Cats.
The Red Army encircles the Reichstag, the parliament building and final stronghold of the fascist Reich. It is an honor and a privilege to play a part in this glorious battle. When our flag flies over the city, our enemies' defeat and humiliation will be beyond question.
Everything that was asked of us, we've done. Every night we lay in a filthy foxhole praying the enemy won't slit our throats. Every day we're spent crawling through the mud and the dirt while bullets whistle all around. But this is the last time we're going to have to put our lives on the line. This is the enemy's last stand. When we take Shuri Castle, we go home, all of us.
When the flag of our motherland flies atop the Reichstag, all of Berlin will know that the evil of the fascist Reich has been wiped from the face of the earth.